Well, dare I say, we're going to the well once again?
To the well, you say?
Going back to the barrel?
To the barrel? Yes. Another barrel.
A more foolproof barrel strength barrel?
Oh, that's true. That barrel.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a stronger barrel. Still blackened by
But curated by a different distiller this time around.
Yes, there we go.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately because there's a reason why there's a new one, not unfortunately because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Yes.
Actually, that's good you clarified that.
Yes, absolutely. Right.
I'm glad you did. What we were trying to say is that I am very excited. I was able to get a hold of a bottle of another Blackened batch, but this one is very special, and we're going to talk about it for this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are aboutbeverages.com. And the beverage that we're about today is the Blackened Cask Strength Master Blender Exclusive Batch 112.
Yes, this is batch 112. I believe this is Rob Dietrich, the new master distiller. I believe this is his first blend, as it were, of several different either bourbons and ryes together, averaging over 8 years, 8 plus years. So this is definitely a little bit more than the previous ones. Still in the black and brandy barrels.
Right.
Still using their trademark black noise, which if you're not familiar with that, the short version is whoever is the batch creator of that whiskey, they get to pick a playlist. That playlist is then played to the barrel. Like I don't know if there's like speakers on each end or how that works, but they actually at low frequency they play this Metallica playlist into the barrel, and in theory you're getting the liquid in there, you're getting the whiskey to move, jar around. It goes in and out of the wood a little bit more, pulling in some more of those flavors and extracting more from the wood. It is a trademark black noise technology.
And all the guys in the band I think have done at least one, probably.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yes,
there's
definitely.
several.
Yes.
There's several. We tried batch 80. What did we say? 89?
89,
one
correct.
of those, and you've had a couple of others as well. But yeah, this popped up and you got an email?
Yeah, I got an email.
Very fortuitous event.
Yeah, it was. I was just doing some podcast editing, and like I said, it happened to pop up. I saw that it was barrel strength, and honestly, that's what piqued my interest. I've enjoyed the other ones. If you want to watch our previous tasting of the other Blackened whiskey, just go in the archives at About Beverages, or check out on YouTube. Just search on there, and you can find it. We talk a little bit about that playlist. But yeah, it popped up. I saw barrel strength. Again, I saw it was from the new master distiller, and I said, let's give it a try. The only thing I'm going to say, I was literally about to click the purchase button, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, batch 112, who did the playlist? I was excited. I was like, is it James Hetfield? Is it Kirk Hammett? Who is it? Is it Lars?
None of those people.
Unfortunately, it's the master distiller, which I'm sure he's a wonderful guy, but I was kind of like, I was hoping for someone from Metallica to be picking it, and it was not, unfortunately. So I almost literally didn't click the button. How terrible is that?
But hopefully he's a big enough fan and also the master distiller.
This is true.
So he gets some choice
overall, pretty good playlist. So I'll run down the playlist quick right here. You've got Master of Puppets. You got Wherever I May Roam. Takes a little dive here. They go with Sweet Amber, which is off of Saint Anger. Not a very much loved album. I'm not sure why he made that choice. But then you got Atlas Rise, Enter Sandman Live, and Justice for All, Seek and Destroy, Harvester of Sorrow, and Call of Cthulhu. So great playlist other than that one. So at least he knew his stuff. So yeah, let's open it up. I have literally not opened it.
I see that.
Got it in.
Cask strength, meaning it's going to be higher in proof, obviously.
That is
correct.
Alcohol. It is 113 proof.
Okay.
I watched some videos specifically with Mr. Dietrich, and he was talking about he likes the barrel proof things because then he feels then you can proof it down to whatever you'd like. He doesn't put in something that's like 80 or 90 proof and you're one of those people. It's like, I like a little more fire, I like a little more.
Right.
If you wanted it to cast strength, great. If you don't, you can put a little, nip of water in there, which I know sometimes people think is controversial, but I don't think that is
getting something. You
really?
Pop that open?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's this bespoke bottle that we
The bespoke bottle is emanating
it is.
aromas of.
It is. It is a cool looking bottle. I like it. They've done very well.
I just like saying bespoke.
True. That's our next podcast, bespoke.
Bespoke.
And also the aging caught my eye too. Like I said, the 8+ years. I was like, okay, I don't think the other ones were quite that long. I could be mistaken. If I am, leave a comment down below. Inform me. I don't know, dark honey. There actually is kind of an amber color going. Maybe that's why he picked Sweet Amber.
Oh.
I hope that's why he picked it.
But he didn't know that. Well, maybe I guess you knew what it was. Well, I don't know if you know exactly what it's going to look like, but maybe he thought. his experience told him it was going to be amber in color.
told him
And
that's what it was going to be.
Sweet amber.
That was a sweet. You took a deep sniff there.
It's got some heat.
Yeah, you can definitely get the barrel proof there. It comes through a little bit of the alcohol, but underneath that, I for some reason one of the first things I got was vanilla. Like I definitely got some nice like vanilla bean kind of thing going on.
Caramel. That's what I got. I just got the heat and some caramel.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely got the caramel. Like I said, there's a little bit of wood in there too. Caramel, vanilla. It's nice though. You definitely I like that aroma though.
And actually, there's a touch of fruit.
Ooh.
Just right underneath.
Like a candied fruit kind of thing? Or what kind of fruit are you talking?
No, just like maybe a little bit of cherry. Just
okay.
a little.
I can see that.
Hint. Just a hint.
I'm very excited to try. We could even throw in a little dip of water after we taste some too.
Could
if
try
we
that.
wanted to. I don't have a cap or something to weigh it out with, but we'll see what we can do.
We'll just measure it out. We'll just dip our finger. Yeah. Oh my God. We'll just pour this in a glass of water.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, no, that's not right.
No, that's the wrong way to do it. Let's just taste it first this way.
Let's do that.
Okay. There's definitely some spice there, but for 113, it's not over. It's
still
not too strong.
It's hot though.
I mean,
it's hot. The heat is on.
Oh, is it for you? Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm getting spice on the front of my tongue.
I definitely get that.
But nothing's not like manageable. Like we've had the Stag Junior, 132 proof.
Yeah.
And that thing is like the sweet heat.
Yeah.
It's kind of in that. Or what was the other one that you actually called the sweet heat?
Sweet fire.
What was that? Was that the Aberlunda?
Yeah,
the
that one.
Scotch? Yeah. What are you getting taste-wise, though?
I still get that caramel. I really am just getting a lot of... Oh, and there's actually a little cinnamon, actually. And
that's what I was going to say. Okay. I get cinnamon in that spice, like almost like the cinnamon Red Hots. Remember those kids' candies, like the Fireballs, where they actually would get kind of hot? Did you ever have those? The cinnamon, there was a little red cinnamon.
Yeah, it does kind of have that. Yeah,
it had that where it's like initially it's a little sweet, and then it's like, oh my gosh, like it really just gets like, can be pretty spicy if you put the whole thing in your mouth. I even get like a little, I don't know if you mentioned honey earlier, but there's like that kind of sweet too, or like a maple almost, or like a syrup. There's something like a maple syrup kind of thing. It kind of reminds me of, which I've gone through that bottle a lot faster this year. The bourbon maple syrup from Trader Joe's, like where you actually get some, there's like a little bit of that in here.
Okay. So that'd be the you get the wood and the sweet.
Yeah. This is really good though. I definitely think I like this better than the normal Blackened for sure. I like the extra bit. I like the extra little kick that's in there. And it seems like there's a little more complexity of flavors and a little more viscosity to it too. I think the body's kind of nice. It's not overly heavy.
The body's, yeah.
There's just a nice little oiliness to it.
To me, it's just all over the place.
Yeah.
And maybe I can't get past the heat. And I don't know. I get a lot of, I'm getting the heat. I'm getting the spice. I'm getting a little, to me, it's just like, it's not cohesive. There's a lot of, at least for me right today, on this very day.
On this day.
It's a lot of, there's a lot of heat. There's a lot of spice. There's a little of this and a little of that. And it's just not a cohesive sip to me. I'm not actually really enjoying it.
Okay.
At this juncture, I don't know if it's something I've eaten. If I'm just not, I was expecting it to be. I knew it was going to be hot, and I remember, like I said, I remember liking the other Blackened when it boiled down to it. I thought it would be good. I maybe a little too expensive, but I thought it would be good as a mixer. And I once again, we'd have to go back into the archives and I'd have to watch the show, but I believe I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. No, I think we both did. We were a little.
This one is just
pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it's just a little too much.
And if you're interested in watching us next week or watching some things in the archives or any of the other podcast things that we have done, guess what? You can go to aboutbeverages.com and check all of that kind of stuff out. If you only want the latest videos, go to YouTube, subscribe there. We'd appreciate it. You can always see what is happening. We usually have this archive going up on Tuesdays of our full live show. We've got podcasts from the previous week or so going up on Thursdays. So a lot of content going up there, and you can always know when it hits if you are subscribed and you got the little alert bell clicked on. If you only want audio, because we've got the faces for radio, as they say, that's not true. We're okay looking. We're okay. We're all right.
But sometimes you just want audio because you're on the go, maybe.
Okay, you're making me feel better.
Maybe you're vacuuming the house. Maybe you're on a run. Maybe you're hiking. Who knows? And you just want to listen to see what we were saying about beverages. Then yes.
What can you do? You can go to Google Podcast. You can go to iTunes. You can go to Spotify. Anywhere that you get your podcast stuff, go search for About Beverages. You will find us. And while you're doing that searching, you can do a little more on the internet.
You can. You can check out the 3 pillars of social media.
3 pillars.
The 3 pillars being Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which is the one that we use most often to let you know what we are doing, like when we go live on twitch.tv/About Beverages most Thursday evenings at 5:30 Pacific. That's when we hang out here for 2 or 3 hours. We try some beverages. We interact with our people who are in chat. Yeah, we'll let you know when we're going to do that. Also, Andrew lets you know throughout the week what he's doing, what games he's playing, what beverages he'll be drinking as he's playing those games, and what other things might be going on at aboutbeverages.com. So follow us on Twitter.
But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.